Yeah, that's on. Wait a minute. Right, so hi everyone. So I'm not going to be here long. I think we'll probably just be here like 10 minutes, maybe not even 10 minutes. But I just felt called to, I know there's always so many things going on in the world these days. It's just, it's hard to know where to start. But whenever anything affects one of the soul family in such a big way, like what happened recently in Australia, um, although, like I said, I always hold everyone. But if you don't want me to, the prayers will be batted off. But I always hold everyone every day in my prayers. And again, with what we're doing this week, I'm doing a wee bit more than what I usually do. But um, yeah, it's just it felt important just to just basically just take a wee moment. So it's even just to say that, even just this now for the next 5 minutes just send your love out. And if you're not into praying, then just send your love out from your heart to that part of the world, and basically wherever in the world. So if you know anywhere else or anyone else that's struggling right now, just you know put your love out there. And yeah, so again, I don't know, I don't know anyone else personally. Like, it's not any of my clients that I can, but well, not anyone that I've connected with recently, but obviously Tani lives fairly close there. So, and yeah, so I know that there's even a few people at her work that had went into the hospital. So we're praying for them and all the families. Yeah, it's just in general, it's just very sad when anything like that happens. And like I said, I don't tend to do this that often because um quite frankly it's hard to know what's real and what's not. But because I mean, I actually really can tell. But anyway, we'll not get into all of that. It's because it's a Scorpio moon. But because we know for a fact, because we've got one of the wolf pack, one of the soul family connected to there, that's proof enough for me, for anyone. So yeah, just praying for obviously Tani and all of her family and friends and anyone connected. And like I said, anybody else out there that happens to be in Australia, or anyone with family there, or just if it's really connected you, because I just feel that, when one of us is hurting, we're all hurting, because we are all a soul family and a family of light. We're a collective, but it's like if you found this channel in the sea of millions of trillions of YouTube channels, then you know you found us for a reason, kind of thing. So yeah, we'll just be quiet for a wee moment and just like I said, I won't leave it too long, and I'll just end this quietly and come back on the hour for the challenge. I'm just going to stay quiet and just hold space, because this is actually what I'm wanting us to do anyway tonight. It's just, it'll be interesting if nobody talks, but I'll deal with it. So, Sorry, didn't want to be disrespectful there, but I just felt it would be good to put that wee comment in just so that people know what's going on. Now, I don't often do this, but when I'm guided to it, I just more feel it's for other people's benefit that I'm just guided to hold my hands up to the screen. But like I said, those of you that know me well, you'll know I don't ever, it's like I'm not going to sit here in the prayer position either. That'd be a bit much. But sometimes I naturally do that. But yeah, I'll just trust. So we can extend this out to anybody that's struggling right now for any reason. Praying for you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Financially, whatever your private prayers are. Your loved ones and your guides and your power animals and your light beings in this very, very galactic week as we head towards the galactic center. We'll talk about that more later on in the week. They're all gathering round. We're just calling on the violet flame in particular, Saint Germain, the violet flame. Cleanse, clear, and delete any previous requests that no longer serve your highest good, to make way for what will serve your highest good and the highest good of all involved across all timeline, space, dimensions, versions of self. And we just ask that anybody that is connected to the fear energy of lack and fear and heavy energies, particularly which can be felt in a Scorpio moon as well. We just ask to disconnect from the old earth of fear, lack, and negativity, cutting the cords of Archangel Michael, letting go of the pain, but keeping the lessons, because the lessons make us who we are. Then connecting to the new earth of peace, calm, abundance, balance of your inner masculine and feminine, meaning that you're receptive to the love that wants to come to you. You're pouring that love into yourself so that you know to fill up your own cup before you give to others. And that your masculine side is protecting your boundaries, saying no where you need to, using your discernment, knowing when to rest in the feminine energy. And there's so much more we can say about that. I didn't realize they were going to make me go into my usual there, but I would normally clear all the chakras and then bring that in, but that's because we're going to go on and be clearing a lot of energy anyway. This is just so connecting to that new earth energy, new strong cords, connected to the new earth of peace, calm, abundance, balance of your inner masculine and feminine. Now set an intention. Oh, that's giving my arms a workout. Set an intention to pull up whatever it is you feel you need today, or whenever it is you watch this. You need more strength. Do you need sleep? I'd imagine, unfortunately, I know the last time I spoke to Tani on email, she hadn't had any sleep. They hadn't had any sleep. So hopefully you can get some sleep. And anyone in a dark night of the soul right now, or a mini dark night of the soul, are just not feeling too good for any type of reason, because a lot of people can get very down this time of year. Just calling on that healing for whatever it is you need. And I always like to say this on a Scorpio moon anyway, so it's kind of poignant. It's landing on what this is for. That it's like hold on. You know, I feel a lot of people do need to be told that. It can feel very, very rough. And every, you know, all the energies serve a purpose. This is great for getting down the root of a problem. But when it's in its shadow, because Scorpio is a shadow, this can be extremely dark energy. And obviously, what took place recently was beyond horrific and evil. That people could just be enjoying a day at the beach and that happened. So when the moon moves into Sagittarius, as we head towards that new moon in Sagittarius, there will be a lighter, brighter energy that comes in. But we're just, again, like I said, holding space, holding everyone in a darker place for whatever reason. And our thoughts, oh, although the song could be significant. Wow. I mean, I'm not letting it play because I can't anyway, but the song that just came on is 1,000 years. So it's not the original, it's the James Arthur version. So I do feel as well that'll be some people struggling on the twin flame journey because obviously that at the end of the day is what I'm here to help people with. But I've loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Darling, don't be afraid. I love you for 1,000 years. Yeah, I'm not about to sing that. I do love it. It's one of my favorites, but I'm not about to sing that. Okay. So I think we'll just leave that there. It was a wee bit of silence, a wee bit of... The thing is, you know, what I've noticed is sometimes they'll let me do the silent healing, but that tends to only be on the shorts because the most healing comes out of my voice. So it's kind of silly, really, to leave that off the table when I know that, you know, frequency comes out my eyes and my energy in general, my hands, but my it's my voice mainly. So which is probably why I don't bother usually doing that. But yeah, I hope that, you know, I hope you felt that, and I'm glad. Welcome, luminous comments. I need that. Thank you. Well, hopefully that helped you and anyone else that needs it. And like I said, it was really just to pay my respects to everyone in Australia. I mean, because it's really, you know, it's really the least that we can do. It's when things like that happen, you can feel kind of hopeless and helpless. Um, yeah, right. So I'm going to now end this live stream. And so thank you if you take the time, even just any, you don't need to stay for the whole live stream, but even if you just take any time just to put a wee 40 there. And I'm sure lots of you did anyway. But yes, I'm now going to end this and we'll come back and we'll do the next live stream. And also I just want, they're guiding me to say it's quite nice because if you're new around here, everyone else will know this. On Mondays, we do Mediumship Monday. So, you know, the loved ones in spirit are always around us all the time, and they're certainly always in my house and just wherever I go. But you know, on a Monday, I feel the spirit world so close anyway, but it's like even that bit closer. So it feels, you know, really quite emotional. I feel quite emotional because I can feel unfortunately, I know Tani has lost so many family members and friends. It's, you know, crazy. So I can feel those loved ones in spirit really flocking in to give that support. And they're just guiding my eyes to wishing you a Merry Christmas as well. And that's actually what That's actually what one of our nephews done when I brought him through before. So just wanted to add that in. So I'm just going to end this here, but I'm going to be right back. And like I said, I don't know how busy it's going to be tonight anyway, but I mean, I didn't know whether to say that. I mean, you know how this always happens. The song that's on right now is called Harder to Breathe, Maroon 5. I don't even know how that goes, but you know, that's kind of reminding me of anxiety. So, and now Dance with My Father's just come on. So this is what I mean. I feel, Renee, is that you? Because you've just said hello and then I said that. So yeah, I really do feel people's loved ones in spirit gathering around. So that, like I said, I'm going to be ending this and I'm just going to be coming right back on. So thank you for paying your respects. And yeah, well, let's just keep, let's just keep everywhere in our prayers because the Lord knows it needs it. So thank you, and I'll be back in a second. I just